Another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week in Destiny, we've gone back to finding the Vex. The Conductor is trying to set a new pace, but Guardians have always moved at their own tempo and in harmony, like a choir of one. And we've bested them so many times that you could say this is just an encore. Oh my God, the puns here. But don't get lost in the melody. Let's instead focus on this week's topics. So Act 3 of Echoes and the new exotic mission are here. Swords are getting their own special event, and you get an emblem thanks to it. Tune in for the next Bungie bounty for good. Maui Wildfires, your impact 1 year later. Our latest exotic armory collection offering. Social media recap. Are you going to PAX West? Let's jam. By the way, guys, for those that maybe you haven't played this week, let me just say, Choir of One is one of the best exotics Bungie has ever given us. We're actually playing with a number of builds right now, but it is spicy. And I don't know how long it's going to remain spicy. I'm under the assumption, though, that Bungie's going to let it ride like this for at least until next episode. It doesn't really break anything too much inside of PvP, at least. And inside of PvE, it's very, very strong, but the numbers actually do fall in line with like Merciless with Impetus being proc. So in my opinion, I think it's good. I think it's fine. I don't think it needs to be anything that Bungie needs to rush to, but it is very, very strong. Now, can we get an encore? Act 3 of Episode Echoes has begun. As we covered last week, we have some new rewards, more artifact perks available, as well as a new narrative beats where we will find out what's going on with the Conductor and a new exotic mission. Yeah, we're testing out. We pretty much finished all of our testing for the artifact mods, but they're really, really good. Now, Encore is probably our most ambitious exotic mission to date, and we're not here to spoil any of it, only to ask you to go play it and discover for yourselves all the secrets within it. The rewards for completing it is the new exotic weapon called Choir of One. It's very special, not only because it's literally shooting special ammo, the first ever auto rifle to do so, but because also it fires void darts like a wyvern. It literally is the wyvern blast. Now, Choir of One is also a craftable weapon, so over the course of the following weeks, as you dig deeper and deeper into Nessus' core while playing Encore, you'll unlock some more perks and more catalysts to make it your ultimate Vex killing machine. I think the catalysts we're all wondering about, I mean, destabilizing rounds, subsistence, those are pretty good. Onslaught is where it's going to be at, or at least that's what we think. Now it's Swordin time. Swords are cool. They make you feel like a knight. It puts you in third person for more precise jumping during puzzles. Can be used for some crazy, almost illegal feats, and they do great damage to bosses. So why not honor them with a week-long event? Well, that's what we're about to do. Starting September the 3rd, all swords in the heavy ammo slot will regenerate ammo for a whole week. That is until reset time on September the 10th. We want you to have some extra fun while wielding a blade, but not so much that it trivializes raids or competitive game modes. So your swords will have effectively infinite heavy ammo in seasonal content. So strikes, nightfalls, gambits, and the relic game mode in the Crucible, and legend and master law sectors. 4 seasonal challenges during this time will be focused on getting kills with swords in some of those activities. So it's the perfect combo if you need some extra XP to reach level 200 on your season pass. By the way, this is just heavy. Okay, so it's not like Ergo Summon, which I feel like the ammo economy in Ergo is really, really good. No, not raids. It will be seasonal content, strikes, nightfalls, GMs, of course, gambits, just the relic game mode in the Crucible, which is going to be interesting, and legend and master law sectors. All right, I think I'm going to run around with Roll Line 0, actually. I think we'll probably run around with Roll Line 0 and just spam it over and over. But man, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. But like, I'm thinking of like a sword. If you have infinite ammo, yeah, I think Roland's probably one of my, or Black Talon. Could do Black Talon. All right, let's show us some sweet sword swinging. And while you're doing some crazy plays with swords, why don't you record yourself doing so and share it with us? We want the whole community to embrace this special sword week. When we say crazy, we mean things like defeating flying bosses with caster frames, going full stealth on a certain moth-infested sis with Heart Shadow, completing a Grandmaster Nightfall only with Lament, hunting Guardians down and Gambit with an eager-edged sword. Just think outside of the box for this one because we've seen enough well-skating skips for a lifetime. To participate, just use hashtag SwordLogic hashtag on your social platform of choice. We'll pick our favorite one once the event is over and announce the winners in the September 12th tweet. The price is double. The photo ionization and the movie of the week emblems. Wow. Oh, damn. Okay. Crown Splitter with the Strongholds. We might have to bring the Yob back. Now let's do something good. Bungie Bounty for Good is back. Tell a friend. We've got a brand new emblem to accompany our return to the Crucible. Feast your eyes on the Bounty of Good, which will be earnable during our monthly streams for teams that match up against and beat the Bungie Foundation team, or for those Guardians who help lead, aka carry us to a win. All right, okay. Also, Maui Wildfires 1 year later. Earlier this month marked 1 year since the devastating wildfires swept through the towns and communities of Maui in the middle of the night. The Bungie community answered the call to help and rally to support the people of Maui through our partner, direct relief. In just a few weeks' time, our Guardians for Maui campaign raised more than $412,000 through the release of our specially designed Malama Maui t-shirt and Kulike Kauku emblem. I know I'm killing all of these guys. All funds went directly to our partner, Direct Relief, which over the past year has helped to provide 26 tons of medical aid and over $3 million in financial support to local organizations. The full impact report from Direct Relief can be read here, and we strongly encourage all Guardians to read about the tangible good their generosity has enabled. From the bottom of our hearts and on behalf of Direct Relief and the people of Maui, we humbly thank you for your selflessness. Now, thank you for that, guys. Really, everyone that contributed to that. Now, find addition to your collection. Now that you've earned it in game, how about hanging it from your wall? Our latest Bungie reward offer is this unique collector display piece featuring a molded relief of Choir of One. This replica is the third installment of our exotic armory collection after Ace of Spades and Galahorn. Check it below. Oh my. It is a sexy exotic though. Yeah. Players who've completed the Encore exotic mission and earned the Bravissimo Triumph and Destiny 2 by October 8th will be eligible to order the product between August the 27th and November the 5th. All right. Now some news from our social media. It's summer, so we're not calling the roll on who's checking all the updates shared on our social media channels, but we don't want you all to miss out on some cool stuff we have shared this past week. So here's a recap. Private matches rewards. The first thing is a reminder that you earn rewards even in your private matches in the Crucible. And we quote ourselves, we've added Crucible rewards to private matches to give you a slightly more casual environment to earn legendary weapons, armor, and even post-game catalyst rewards. Wow, even the catalyst. Invite some friends, adjust some settings, and earn some rewards. Additionally, this isn't meant to be a solution to balancing issues or various feedback items. It's an additive for players who want to hop in a private match for team scrims, players who like to practice in private games and improve their skill before hopping into the Crucible, or those who just want to mess around in custom rule sets. How do you feel about that? I mean, essentially, you can bypass what they're saying here. You can bypass quick play. You can bypass having to play Crucible outside of like going and earning a direct item from like competitive and whatnot. And you can earn it in a private match. My concern is, what if you have people that are like, couldn't you just set up a macro? I know macros are bannable now. I just don't know how easily they're detected. But couldn't you just set up a macro in a private lobby? I will say this. I'm not that big of a fan of this because I feel like this takes away from people. Like custom games are fun because you can choose your own rule sets and you can play with your friends. But I also feel like this takes away from folks in the playlist, in the regular Crucible playlist. We'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, look, here's the thing. If anything, it could be something for PvE players that like just absolutely detest PvP. There you go. You got a private lobby. You can go do it in. All right, now Pathfinder For Rituals. As we posted earlier in the week, we are introducing a Pathfinder reward path for each ritual activity. We heard your feedback about wanting to focus on your favorite activity to get Pathfinder rewards. So we did just that, even if we know it took a bit longer than you desired. Let us hear what you think about this new implementation once it's live on October the 8th, when episode Revenant launches. So we went over this the other day, guys. We saw the other pictures. So essentially the Pathfinder, you're gonna have each one dedicated to, Gambit, Crucible, and Vanguard. And that way, if you just want to stay in that given activity and only do those objectives in that activity, you can do so. So good change. All right, they got a Discord if you guys want to check that out. Other than that, eyes up, Guardians of PAX West. Hey, are you going to PAX West? Awesome, because there's an amazing Destiny community meetup planned on Saturday, August 31st. The great Air Bubbles and Lily Beam will be there hosting the event. So don't miss this opportunity to meet other Guardians and have a great time. Dude, is it really? Is PAX West this weekend? Holy shit. Other than that, we had the update from the other day, Cryoclasm and Solstice armor fixes. All right. Yeah, fix an issue with a non-glow version. The Solstice 2024 Sublime armor is not available for Warlocks for armor synthesis. All right, pretty light TWAB this week, guys. Nothing crazy. As a final note here from Bungie, every hit song needs an outro, the one you're reading now. We hope you're having a great time in Encore. You might want to even play it again and again because there's a lot to discover. Keep digging deeper and deeper and let us know what you think about the Wyvern auto rifle. After all these years, they are now getting a taste of their own medicine. Am I right? Keep them in line, Guardians. The Destiny 2 community team. All right, that's it. No, it's not bugged. At least from, it seems like Choir of One is working as intended. So guys, go crazy. Go wild.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.